Alright, here we are. We've escaped notice. We've met up with Triss. And we're back in The Witcher 2. But all my stuff is gone. Still, I did find a sword, which I hadn't found last time. Yay!
You were to sneak out. Avoid anything resembling a bloodbath.
Well,
You left me the key to my manacles, not an invisibility cloak.
come on.
Triss, is everything all right?
Not exactly. I'm no longer the royal advisor. I've lost my post, my home in Vizima.
It's okay.
Witcher's mistress, they call me. Kingslayer's whore.
Well, that's not very nice.
People say what they think they have to.
I know, but
They'll change their minds as soon as we find the Kingslayer.
Yeah.
Roach will see to that. Right, spy?
I'm no spy, but you're mostly correct.
You're totally a
I ran
spy.
into a hangman torturing Louisa Lavalette, trying to force her to confess to incestuous relations with her son.
Which was gross.
Voltest's children were to be Aryans.
Ugh.
sons of bitches.
Well,
The hangman has hanged his last. But Shillard has the Baroness and her children.
An interregnum is chaos by definition. Rats like Baron Kimbold and
Kimbold?
Count Marival rule Temeria now, or strive to. But no one save old Natalis can restore true order.
Natalis is far away and of low birth. The crown's simply out of his reach. Baron Kimbold, on the other hand.
who's
Politics
Natalis
is
again?
secondary right now. Vernon, learn anything new about the Kingslayer?
A week ago I got a message from an informer in Flotsam.
What about Jetson?
He saw Yorveth in the company of a large, bald man, not unlike the one you described.
Well,
A week ago?
there are lots of
Sounds
large,
like a cold
cold,
trail to
bald
me.
men.
We need to start somewhere. The trading post is a few days upriver, in the
Hooray.
forests that lie on the Adernian border. Yorveth's territory.
Flotsam it is then.
Do you have my stuff?
Triss,
Yes?
I'm a bit beat up. You look at my wounds. Let's go below deck. And I need you to tell me about Yennefer in detail. I want to hear it all, even the things you don't want to tell me, even the things that might hurt.
Like that Yennefer is his true love.
Prepare to cast off! Clear the lights and all aboard!
It's
Lights
Vess.
clear, Captain!
And away we go. Without any of my stuff. You assholes. I want that cool sword I had back.
War is a good time to forge friendships, alliances.
Really?
Harry and Lavalette, busy building walls and forging swords, forgot that.
I cut his face in half. Pretty awesome.
When he was gone, those he loved were forced to forge friendships with those he hated.
Oh, that sucks. That guy totally looks evil. But I guess we'll find out. Ooh, achievement unlocked. The Fugitive. Starring Harrison Ford as the Witcher in The Fugiwitcher Tiv 2. Assassins of Doctors' Wives. Alright, is my game frozen? No, it's just taking a long time to load up the new area. Hello, trees. 4 months earlier? What? I don't want to do another flashback. I keep losing my equipment after flashbacks. Sigh. And who's this now? Some guy. Elf or half-elf. Nice bow, though. Can I get one of those? And, what? Is that a drowner? Must be a drowner. Okay, is that like a sacrifice to the dragon? I guess that's not a dragon, is it? What the hell is that thing? It's like a... What the hell? It's like a snail crab spider. An invisible snail crab spider. That is creepy as hell. I don't want to fight that thing. The snail crab spider guardian? Got a lot of bows lying around. Nice sword back there too. Huh? Ada? Hopefully this whole episode won't just be a cutscene. But so far it's looking like that's gonna be the way of it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sheathe your sword, Elf. I'm here to talk.
Who is it? Is it the bald guy? Looks like it.
Bow low. You stand before a head crowned.
What? Oh,
That
snap.
Demavend, king of Eder, by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley, and so on. And you are a friend to non-humans. I have an offer.
Uh-oh.
Quickly and to the point. The Arrakis will soon return, and I'd rather know all before.
That thing, the Arrakis?
More heads to this one. Each crown. Full test to start with. I barely escaped in Eder. I'll need help. Access to your hideouts and maps of your secret trails. And the support of the Scoia'Tel. I want no gold and have no interest in the killer's fame.
He just hates kings.
It's a long story. Your beast nabbed his neck. Time to get to work. Do we have a deal, Elf?
I'm thinking they do. I'm thinking oh, shit, he's a witcher. Well then. He's either a witcher or he's like some kind of half-dragon, mermaid, witcher, vampire half. Fanfic, Gary Stu bullshit. Hopefully he's not. Chapter 1, finally. Present day, Temerian Aedirnian border. Do you have my shit that I got in the prologue? I want it back. I want my mutagens. No? Is it in that chest? Right.
Flotsam should be just beyond the point. We'll take the beach.
Who's we?
You and me. Reconnaissance.
Okay.
I'm coming too.
You should stay behind. We can't be sure of the reception we'll get.
Precisely why I won't let you go alone. Someone's got to look after you.
Aw, Triss.
That time of the month.
Oh, inappropriate Vernon. About dragons. Oh. Excuse me. You have acquired knowledge about a monster species. Review your current knowledge level by accessing the Attributes tab in the Character Development panel. Dragons were once commonplace, their rule over the continent absolute. Dragonfire was the bane of cities, and dragons' appetites were a constant threat to the first colonizers. Mages stood against these creatures. Witches were created to fight them. Interesting. Today, dragons are nearly extinct. There are occasional sightings of forktails and slizzards, but these creatures are to dragons as stray cats are to tigers. It's a good SAT-style equivalency. Dragons were brought to the brink of extinction by professional hunters like the famed Crinfrid Reavers. Alchemy ingredients from the dragon's body are among the most expensive and highly sought after by mages. The beast's roasted tail is considered a true delicac. I'm assuming that's delicacy, but it's just hidden there. Alright, so I gained myself some knowledge. Damage reduction on blocks. I've got a common sword there that kind of sucks, but does more damage. Yeah, we'll stay with the one that causes bleeding. Can I equip this somewhere so that I can stun people? Go away, knowledge. Okay, is that just gonna...
What now?
Is that just gonna stay there? Can we... No, I don't want to upgrade that. I want to mutagen it. Lesser enhancement mutagen, greater power. Mutatability. Adrenaline generation on hitting foe. What's adrenaline? Whatever. Yes. Okay. So that's been mutated. Now what ability shall we purchase? Dagger throwing, arrow blah blah. Arrow redirection. Or should we upgrade parrying? Damage reduction while parrying 100%. More hardiness. Vigor regeneration out of combat. And let's get some throwing daggers. There we go. Excellent. Attributes. Knowledge. The legends are true. Dragons like to gather hordes and have a voracious appetite that they satiate by eating all living creatures, with no exceptions. Like cats. Okay, just shut up, timer. Like cats, they like to lounge in places of power. They nap there, drawing energy, yet nobody knows what they use that energy for. You think it's for their fire, or flying, or killing everything? There are 5 species of these great worms. White, black, red, green, and rock. Rock? Like rock and roll dragons, I can see, but... Golden dragons, extremely intelligent, gifted with the ability to assume the shape of any creature, are of course a fairy tale for little children, which means it's true. In RPGs, every rumor is true. Every fairy tale is true. Dragons are smart indeed, but they cannot speak, much less polymorph. Best tactic when meeting a dragon is to pray to all the gods, with no exceptions. Atheists should run, thus they can extend their lives for a few heartbeats. Must be stressed that any of these choices would end in death when made by an amateur. One fighting a dragon should watch out for its fire above... Oh, grammatical mistake. That should be its, without an apostrophe. This way it says, one fighting a dragon should watch out for it is fire above all else, which makes sense, but not in the context they want. This is supposed to be the possessive pronoun, neuter, singular. One fighting a dragon should watch out for its, no apostrophe, fire above all else. Their breath is lethal, momentarily ending the fight. The worms can also fly and are excellent at maneuvering, so they use the advantage of altitude in combat, and attitude. 5 teenagers' attitude. Ay, 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 ay. A witcher should climb high buildings to surprise the reptile flying by and use walls as protection. Okay. The beast's jaws are even worse than its paws. They bring instant death. Yeah, and it's going to end your breath. Dragons, like cats, like to toy with their prey, so they sometimes lift it to the air and drop it from a height when they are bored. Dragons are immune to poisons, unworried by oils which increase bleeding, and unaffected by traps or bombs. One would be hard-pressed to find a soul brave enough to drop a dragon, unless it had been hacked to pieces with an axe first. And I wish such an outcome of the battle to all dragon slayers with all my heart. Aww. Very lovely, very nice. And we're going to come back in the next episode. So until then, all the best.
Witcher, we're waiting.
I know.